Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be answering some community asked questions. But first I got to get some gas because we have one bar left and I, don't want to run out. Oh. Feel like shit. Is my tire okay? Something feels weird up there. Might be low air pressure. Anyway, to the questions now. I'm trying to remember these off the top of my head, but most of the time I'm gonna have to pull my phone out and read them, so I have to be making frequent stops. I do remember this one though. The first question is, why did I get a Grom? And the answer to that is it's just what I wanted. I had been looking at them from other people for like 2 years or whatnot, and so January of this year somehow managed to get this one. And yeah, it's just what I wanted. It was small and stuff, and the place I was living in at the time was a little town, and it would have been perfect to ride around there and have fun around there. Now I'm on the highway, so it's a little bit different. It's a little bit of a pain in the ass to haul down the highway or drive it down the highway, but I still love it just the same. That was kind of rough. It is definitely rough around the edges at the moment after 4 weeks. Or I don't know how long it's been since I dislocated my arm, honestly. I have just not kept up with time. Alright, so the next question is, so what I want to know out of your dirt bike, from which is your favorite and why? Which one would you recommend getting first? Well, and to answer that, I guess that depends on your age and stuff. If you're like 13, 14, 15, maybe 16, and you've never ridden a motorcycle or ATV or anything like that, then yeah, I would definitely recommend going dirt bike first. It gets you more familiar with driving a clutch and two wheels in general, I guess. But if we're asking the question of which one do I recommend, it depends. I had someone in the Discord the other day ask about, the 150 LR, which is the new Honda Enduro, or getting a Grom. And I honestly said it's really on where you live. If I had an Enduro here, like where all these dirt roads and all these off-road, like stuff like this, where there's, creek water down there, dude, it would absolutely be fun as hell. So, I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of fun on a dirt bike. I do. I haven't been able to ride it in a long time, but I do have a lot of fun on dirt bikes. Dirt bikes are really fun. I don't know. I feel like street bikes and motorcycles made for the street are kind of just to get the hell away for a little while and either go fast or ride a wheelie. I will say though that riding in dirt, I will say that I believe personally that dirt riding and extreme dirt riding takes a lot more skill than just street riding. That might be debatable to some people, but I mean, just kind of think about it for a second before you get all mad, Mr. Enduro man or street bike chicks are 5 million man. All right, this next question I do remember off the top of my head because it's one of the most interesting subjects maybe. I believe the question was about I believe the question goes like this. All right, are there any electric motorcycles you have your eye on, and when would you make the switch to electric? I believe. Anyway, I'm just gonna give a good answer to probably any question about electric stuff. Me personally, I don't want anything electric at all. I had a hybrid electric vehicle, and the only thing that I could think about was when the battery was gonna go out. And I don't really want any electric anything. I would prefer everything stay fossil fuels for a long time, and I'm sure it will be a long time before we ever make a full switch over to electrics. I mean, maybe by then there's a renewable fuel source and we don't really have to go electric. Right now, the way the electric market is going with motorcycles and power sports in general, it looks absolutely awful. You have dirt bikes that are, you know, what are they, 17 grand? Yeah, like 17 grand off the floor. I mean, it's just crazy shit. I believe Harley Davidson also released a fully electric motorcycle, and it was 60 grand? I believe it was 60 grand, and it had like a range of 120 miles. You know, I don't know. Like, for Harley Davidson, a huge motorcycle company, to release something that shit, it just, I don't know. I don't think we're at the point for electric motorcycles yet, and I don't think there's really a need for electric motorcycles at the moment. Maybe down the line of history there might be, but I'll probably be, I don't know. Right now, no, and no, I'm not interested in electric bikes, except for a Saran. I do like the Sarans, but the Saran is, you know, it's an electric bicycle, basically, ish. The Saran boys are getting mad right now. Alrighty, I believe this next question is from YouTube. I'm not too positive about that again. My wheelies are so botched. I think it is, what bike do you recommend? I mean, I'm not really, you know, that big. I haven't had the graceful chance to be on a... Oh, my bad. I haven't had the graceful chance to be on too many motorcycles, but I mean, whatever I recommend you might not like, so it's kind of all to your basis. You know, cruisers are comfortable. They're, you know, smooth riding motorcycles. Sport bikes are not really comfortable. They're fast riding motorcycles, and you know, then you have the mini moto class or the dirt bikes. It's just up to you. It depends on what you like to do, you know, because there's so many different types of motorcycles, and there's so many different types. There's so many different types that honestly you can find anything that would fit your liking, such as, you know, again, back to the enduro. You know, if you like to go off-roading, on-roading, blah blah blah, enduros are perfect for you. But yeah, that's my final answer for that question. Is you know, it's up to you. Unless you're asking me more specifically, like, hey, you know, what sport bike do you recommend? Then I'll say this is the one I like personally. You know, blah 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 blah. Alright, so the next question is, this one's simple. Favorite color? I like baby blue a lot, so I kind of wish I had a baby blue Grom, but it's whatever. And the next question is, if I could go back in time and choose any different motorcycle other than the Grom, what would I choose? I'm not gonna lie, it would have to be a big badass CBR, a CBR of some sort. I just like Hondas a lot, and so yeah, I would go with the CBR. Maybe the Firebird SP or whatever the shit it's called. You know, if I'm able to buy anything on the floor, you know what I mean, it's definitely got to be the CBR Firebird, whatever the hell it's called. I think it's Fireblade, but can't remember. Alright, the next question is, what is my favorite bike upgrade? And that would have to be the exhaust. I mean, honestly, because it's just such an instant change. It's a big change, you know, changing the sound of your motorcycle, changing how loud it is, and changing everything. So yeah, it's gonna have to be the exhaust for now. I don't know what's next. I don't know if I really want to do anything next, but for now it's gonna be the exhaust and the little 0 to 60 keychain. That's great. Also, I almost forgot to add, dude, we hit 300 subscribers, which is just cool as shit, man. So maybe this is like a mini little 300 subscriber special. Thank you guys for 300 subscribers. Thank you for I guess finding me interesting enough to click the subscribe button. Take your time out of your day to watch a video, or like or comment, or you know, whatever it is. It all helps. So I guess the next stop is going to be 500, and hopefully we'll get there soon. Anyway, that's going to be all for this video. You know, it was just a short little Q&A. Maybe we'll do a bigger one in the future with, you know, more in-depth questions. Maybe we get some questions about myself here. And yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope all of you have a great day, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.